Hey guys, it's Double B MTG, and I'm here with a pretty exciting one. I think his name's the Mix Slash. I'll probably put him in the description, his video. Playing 4 Necromass, 2 Angler. And what he did to facilitate that was he played 4 Satyr Wayfinder, and then 4 of this Druid, I think, is what it's called. Druid, yeah, Circle of the Land Druid, which is similar to Satyr Wayfinder. It mills over 4 cards, and then when it dies, you return a land to your hand. So very similar effect, except it has to die, and if the opponent doesn't want to kill it, it doesn't die. And so he also played Fleshbag Marauders. Fleshbag Marauder, Crypt Rats, ways to get this into the graveyard. The problem with those cards is that they're pretty bad, and this card's pretty bad as well. So I'm not playing that. Instead, I'm going to play Eerie Soul Tender. I like this card a lot in my other Torex deck that I played. It did very well. It's a really simple, really high value effect. Just mill 3, and then you can pay 5 in order to get a creature back from your graveyard. So if you mill this over with dredgers, mill it over with other cards, it has an effect in your graveyard. It's good value in the late game. It means that you don't really have to play Grave Scrabbler, because Grave Scrabbler is not that great of a card in your hand. It's really pretty bad early game. So late game, you don't have to have Grave Scrabbler to get multiple creatures out. You can just Eerie Soul Tender. And for the Tortured Existence package, you've just got your Torex and Commune with the Gods. You're not playing Commune with the Spirits in this deck because you're playing Urborg Repossession, another new card. I don't really see this being played in the more controlling shells, but this card seems very, very strong when you're more focused on milling over your deck. Right now, we're sitting here with a lot of cards that just straight up mill. And so if you mill over Tortured Existence, a lot of the time with all of the other decks, it feels really bad. So you're not really capable of dredging. You're not capable of playing Satyr Wayfinders with value if you don't have Tortured Existence in your hand. But if you've got Urborg Repossession in your hand, and you've got like these cards here, maybe like a Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard somehow, and you dredge over a Tortured Existence, you can cast this card to return target creature card to your hand and gaining 2 life, and you can kick it for 1 and a green to bring back the Tortured Existence to your hand, while bringing back maybe a Sakura Tri-Builder or something, which is very, very high value for 3 mana. Now the thing about this deck, it has 0 interaction. 0. I'm not playing Crypt Rats. I'm not playing Fume Spitter. I'm not playing Chainer's Edict. I'm not doing any of that because you need as many aggressive creatures that work well together as possible. You've got 27 creatures, and you need at least this many creatures to have the odds of getting a Necromass out early. But even if you don't get it out early, this deck still grinds very, very well. It's just not focused on Spore Frog. It's not focused on removing their board. Main board, your whole plan is put out big creatures and recur them over and over and over with lots and lots of value. Now on the sideboard, you have more interaction. You got Fairy Macaques, 1 Crypt Rats, Caustic Caterpillars for those enchantments and artifacts, Scatter Shots for the Fairies matchups, and for Squadhawk, Spore Frog, if we run into a good Spore Frog matchup, because there's a lot of matchups like Slivers, really go wide big decks that Gurmag Angler and Necromass just really can't compete with their creatures, so you bring in Spore Frog and that takes care of it. You've got Knot of the Bone and Brown Scale for burn, and Tamiyo Safekeeping to protect your Tortured Existence. I'm gonna hop into a league and we'll see how this deck goes. I'm really not sure because this is a very, very creature focused deck, very different from how I'm used to playing, but hopefully it'll turn out well. See you in the first one. Here we are in match number 1 of the league. This hand is fine. I'll go ahead and keep this one. Now, I'm playing two Golgari Rot farms because I think that it's really important to play turn two one of your green starters. Um, and I've drawn both of them. So I'll have lands forever, basically. And I figured that since we're playing a bunch of Satyr Wayfinders, we won't have as much trouble hitting our land drops as we might usually. I'm going to go ahead and commune. Wow. Um, wow. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I see. Well, this is certainly going to be interesting. I You usually don't hit that many creatures. I mean, this is why I'm playing a bunch of creatures, but usually you don't hit five. Um, yeah, I'm definitely dredging Stinkweed. Um, Hit another two creatures. Okay, got two Soul Tenders in the graveyard. That might be useful later. How expensive is this? I can cast it. Okay. Uh, I didn't really expect it to go this way, but it certainly has. We'll see if the opponent can deal with Necromass. They're gonna make a bunch of 1/1s, so they can definitely block it. Chain Lightning me, yeah, sure. I'll just take a natural draw here. Overlook, okay. Yes. More. I'll swing for 5. More. Okay, this is silly. This is definitely silly. Opponent has just all of the impulses. You don't usually put this much power on the board. This tortured existence, but sure. Why the heck not? I'll take a natural draw. Okay. Tri-builder, that's fine. Yeah. Dead you. If you don't block, you just die. Okay. Now, Tri-builder. Can the opponent kill me from here? I mean, might as well Riveteer's Outlook for a life, you know. It's probably fine. Pass the turn. Opponent has to deal a lot of damage with 5 cards and 4 lands. Technically 6 cards because of the star, but so that's a lot of damage that they've got to deal. It's going to require multiple Fire Blasts. Probably. Flame Breather? Okay. Land? Sure. This was a very high rolly start. This is not what I expected. But we might still lose. I mean, we're in a good spot, I feel. But if the opponent has like a perfect hand, no, that's not perfect. That's far from perfect. I am just going to take a natural draw, I think. Yep. Brown scale, okay. I'm gonna swing out. Force opponent to block all of these. Okay. Brown Scale. Stinkweed. Bounce Forest back to hand. Pass turn. Okay. Well, this went pretty well. I feel like this went good. This was a good showing of what happens when you just play all of the Necromasses and then hit 5 creatures, one of them being Stinkweed Imp, off of Commune. Alright, well, on to sideboards. Alright, I'm going to bring in Brown Scale and Knot of the Bone and take out a Soul Tender and a Kitchen Imp. I think that Soul Tender and Kitchen Imp are a little bit slow in this matchup. Kitchen Imp's not super great here. They're more of an OTK kind of a deck. Maybe I could have brought in like a Spore Frog or something, or maybe Crypt Rats. I don't know. This is a good hand though. I think I'm gonna try to do my game plan, play my creatures, hit them in the face to death. All right, opponent keeps 6. Campus, pass turn. Opponent plays a Flame Breather. Tri-Builder. Okay, I take 1. Epicure. Okay. Block. Sack. Get a swamp. Now, I think that unlike Hot Dogs, this version of kind of similar deck can be life gained out by Brown Scale loops. I'm pretty sure it makes sense that it would be able to that you'd be able to just loop Brown Scale if you get double Brown Scale and a bunch of mana. Also, the Mix Slash was not playing Tri-Builder, was not playing Kitchen Imp, and I'm sorry, that is just a mistake. Right? Tri-Builder is broken. Like, just not a fair card at all in this deck. If you're not playing for Tri-Builder in Tortured Existence, you're probably doing something wrong. Molten Rain. Oof. Okay. Like, this card's just bonkers. Like, look at this. Look at how little that Molten Rain mattered. Alright, I'm gonna dredge the Brown Scale, gain 2 life, hit another Brown Scale, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna loop Brown Scale. Always yield. I'm gonna grab Tri-Builder. Cast Tri-Builder. Riveteer's Outlook. Grab a swamp. Pass the turn. This is a very nice position. As long as we don't die here. And we shouldn't, I don't think. We can pretty much gain all of the life that we feel like. Hit land drops every single turn. Eventually start making 5/5s. And feel pretty good about it. Alright, Gal blasts me. Block. Sack. Grab a swamp. Opponent plays a mountain. Okay. I am going to dredge Stinkweed Imp here. Knot of the Bone. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. Okay. I'm going to loop Brown Scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Grab Tri-Builder. Cast Tri-Builder. Fast turn. I mean, like, how are you not playing this card? This card's broken. Come on. Like, it's just stupid, right? It's just stupid what this card does. You just decide, yeah, I feel like I'm going to have all of the lands in my deck just on my field, actually. That's where they're going to be right now. Just every single land that I feel like is just going to be right here. I'm going to dredge brown scale here this time. All right, Gurmag Angler, pretty good. I'll commune. Grab a Necromass. Cast Necromass. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Grab Gurmag Angler. Exile, 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 exile. Riveteer's Outlook. Does this destroy target land? I might as well grab the forest. Yeah, might as well. Make sure that they can't Molten Rain me off of green. So I'm now at 21 life with 2 5/5s on the board. Nice. Nice. Opponent cracks Synthesizer. Okay. I much prefer this matchup to Hot Dogs. This matchup is so easy compared to Hot Dogs. Hot Dogs is just stupid. Like, I get how this deck might be, like, better in general, but Hot Dogs does so much more damage. Like, this deck probably has more consistency, and more longevity, and more actual burn, but it can't, like, do 30 damage in a turn to you, really. It's pretty hard for it, too. I'll dredge Stinkweed here. Alright, double Soul Tender, that's good. I think that I'm just going to swing out. Am I? Yeah, might as well. I don't think that I'm in any real danger of dying here. I still have Knot of the Bone for 1,000,000 here. I've used up all of my basics. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn. Opponent will be forced to start blocking next turn. If opponent has a weak draw here, I can just Soul Tender something back, get some value out of that. And if I need to stay alive really badly, I can just loop brown scale a bunch of times and then Knot of the Bone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll be 20 life. 3 mana, gain 20. Seems decent against the Chain Lightning deck. Okay. Go to 11. Alright, I'll loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. And then I'll Soul Tender back a Satyr Wayfinder, I guess. Dredge Stinkweed, I suppose. And swing out. Opponent blocks Gurmag. Sure. Wayfinder. Grab Rot Farm. Discard Brown Scale, grab Necromass, cast Necromass, and then Rot Farm, bouncing Forest, pass turn. Cool. This seems fair enough. All right, we'll win match number 1. I'll see you in match number 2. All right, we're in match number 2. We get to play first. This is a good hand. I'll go ahead and keep this. Get to turn 2 Commune. Pretty nice. Oh, Heisen 01. I've seen that name before. I think that's a strong player. I don't know if they topping much right now, but I've definitely played them before. Commune. Nice. Tortured Existence. Pass turn. I feel like I've never played this Gates matchup before, but I feel like if we can resolve Tortured Existence, it should be fine. Like, not perfect, but it should be fine. And we might not resolve it here, because they do play foil, I believe. I don't know if they do right now, but they do. They have the card. I've seen in lists. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can just resolve Necromass here. Yeah, I guess I might as well do that. Sure. Cast Necromass, pass turn. Okay, so Torex resolved, Necromass on the field, turn 3. Pretty strong. Chainers, okay, that's fine. I'm glad that they're playing Chainers. It's a lot easier to deal with than the other one. I'll grab Necromass. Actually, yeah, I'll grab Necromass. Discard Stinkweed. Dredge Stinkweed. Hit 1, 2. Okay, so Necromass costs 1 mana. Yep. Okay. Cast Necromass. Campus. Pass the turn. Okay, Basilisk Gate. It's fine. Okay, cast down, sure. Life Staff, okay. Equips Life Staff to the cat. Swings for 3. Alright. I'm going to grab, I believe, just Tri-Builder here. Discard Stinkweed. We've got basically everything we need. I just want land drops right now. I want to hit all my lands. Nice. Tri-Builder. Jungle Hollow. Pass the turn. So I don't think that this deck has a lot of main deck graveyard hate, but this is weird. Like, Life Staff is weird. Chainer's Edict Cast Down is different than what I've seen. It's probably still a good deck. Probably still a really good deck. The question is, do they have Squad Hawk? Because I can block this. This is not a problem at all. Let me see. I want discard Kitchen Imp. Cast Kitchen Imp. And if they have Squad Hawk, I've got Kitchen Imps for it, so it's not that big of a deal at all. I'm just gonna block, sack, grab a swamp. Opponent does not get the life gain, from this one at least. does get the 3 from the life staff and can embalm the cat. Alright. Take a natural draw here. Should be fine. Satyr Wayfinder? Okay. I'll cast that. Miss. Darn. What do I want here? Yeah, I'll grab Kitchen Imp. I'll grab the other Kitchen Imp with the Kitchen Imp. And cast Necromass. Pass turn. Alright. This is a very interesting matchup because we both have a ton of life gain. Just so much life gain. Oh, Cauldron Familiar. Okay. Weird. Cat Tribal. Okay. How do they make food tokens for that in this deck? I don't quite know. I'm just gonna take a natural draw. Stinkweed. Okay. Kitchen Imp. Grab Kitchen Imp. Cast Kitchen Imp. Grab Gurmog. Discard Kitchen Imp. Probably should just grab that Necromass. I didn't actually see that I had that. Yeah, I'll swing out. Opponent takes 6. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Pass turn. Ginger Brute. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Wait, no, they don't have mana to activate it though. Right? Or did they? Cast Ginger Brute. Basilisk. Yeah, if they swing with it, I just get to block with Necromass, right? Right? And see, this is a big problem. Fume Spitter is very important in this matchup. I figured that Fume Spitter would be important. It'd be important if the opponent just had like Sacred Cat and stuff. It's very important here. Okay. So I am going to grab Necromass. Dredge Stinkweed. Okay. Swing out with everything. Blocks just there. I'll get a Satyr Wayfinder. Cast that. Alright. I guess I'll grab Outlook. Play Outlook. Swamp. Opponent has 0 cards in hand. Opponent can hit me for... So they've got 6 gates, so they can pump this to 13. Alright, so if they pump that to 13 and hit me for 13, I go to 4. If I loop brown scale 3 times, I'll be able to live. Yeah. Okay, I'll be able to live. Nice. Okay. I think that this is just pass turn here. Yep, pass turn. I'm surprised I haven't hit any of my soul tenders, which is kind of annoying. Oh wow. Yeah, Basilisk Gate is just crazy strong. Oh! That can be blocked by Kitchen Imp. Oh! I thought that that was just unblockable. Oh! Well, this isn't a problem. Huh. I didn't realize how, like, not problematic that card was. Cool. I can just keep back, like, 2 of my Kitchen Imps and I'll be fine. Alright. Neat. I was not aware of that. Now that I'm reading it on the creature here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm being a dummy. I just took a lot of damage for no reason. Huh. Okay. All right. I'll grab Necromass. Dredge brown scale. All right, another Necromass. Sure. Okay, so all that I really have to do is like swing like this, I guess. That'll be fine, right? Like, shouldn't really be a problem. Something like this. And then just keep back the Kitchen Imps to block it, and we should be good. We should be perfectly fine. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop brown scale. Loop. Nah. I'm gonna grab Tribe Elder here. Cast Necromass. Pass turn. Because the only real way that the opponent can stay in the game here, I believe, is to pump up Sacred Cat and swing with it. And if I just block sack, they're dead. Should be at least. Nice. Okay, on to sideboards. Alright, I'm going to bring these in, take these out. I don't think the Gurmag Angler is very good in this matchup, because they can pump their creatures up so big that Necromass having Death Touch is actually quite important. This is a fine hand. I'll go ahead and keep this. Going to need to hit some land drops, but we've got some Wayfinders, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and cool. We've got Urborg Repossession. Got to grab a Forest here. That's the annoying thing about Riveteer's Outlook, is that you sometimes are going to have to grab a Forest with it on turn 1 to cast your turn 2 green card if you've only got a Swamp. But I don't know. I think it's still definitely good. Still like the card. I'll cast Wayfinder. Just really need to hit lands. Yep. Take Swamp. Pass turn. And if we mill over Tortured Existence with Wayfinder, we can just get it back. It just comes back. It's sweet. Skyfisher, sure. That's fine. Heapgate. Okay. Draw. Rot Farm. Okay. Let's see here. We got plenty of lands. I just want to commune. We're missing Tortured Existence. Annoying. I will Rot Farm, bounce Forest back to hand, go to Cleanup, discard Brown Scale, so we've got an extra creature in the graveyard for Necromass. We've got a Dredger in the graveyard for Necromass. It's basically just a positive. Yeah, I guess that opponent's just playing a black version of this deck. And this is still weird to me. Cauldron Familiar is still weird to me. How do you make food? Do you make food, or is that just a card that you play? I don't know. Take a natural draw. Wayfinder. Still not milling over Tortured Existence. Oh. How much does this cost? 1 mana. Ah, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess so. I still think that I still just want to play out Tribe Elder here. I want to get all my mana going so that I can Crypt Rats as soon as possible. I can get out the Necromass later. Usually I like to just get my mana economy rolling first before I play any threats, because this isn't going to threaten like really any damage on them. Okay. Opponent wants to beat me down. Sure. Sack Tribe Elder. Grab Swamp. I'll take a natural draw. Deck is being annoying. Crypt Rats. I don't like that the opponent has a board here. I think that I will change that. Heapgate's really good. Definitely a strong card. That doesn't work with Cauldron Familiar, though, right? Yeah, it's a food. It needs to be a food. This is not a food. Okay. Activate only as a sorcery. Sure. I'll take 2. It's fine. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Boom. No more board. Take a natural draw. Jeez. I just can't for the life of me. Okay. So I am going to cast Necromass. Jungle Hollow. Pass turn. I mean, we've gone through a lot of our deck and not seen one Tortured Existence. This is pretty crazy. Makes a treasure token. Makes a treasure token, sure. And even if we had milled it, like, it's just we've got the repossession to get it back. This card's pretty sweet. I don't know how much I like it, but it's definitely cool. Yep, sack Necromass. We've got Soul Tenders in the graveyard to get it back, so that's not a problem. Opponent Sacred Cats, Cauldron Familiars, sure. Or we could just get back the Rats. The Rats is probably better. Yeah, the Rats is definitely better. Natural draw. Wow. Wow. Crypt Rats. Swamp. Just need to draw Tortured Existence. That's it. that's all that we really need. Alright, opponent makes a treasure. Sure. I wonder if they can do anything with these except for just cast spells and stuff. Blow it up. Okay. Core Skyfisher, sure. I guess opponent probably has Deadly Dispute. Probably. That would make sense. And I can't cast this. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to this turn. I mean, come on. Like, for real. Just... I think that I'm going to dredge Brown Scale here just to go too deep. I mean, seriously? This is really unlucky. I mean, they're going to make this Core Skyfisher huge. Like, really, really unlucky. I guess that I just go Stinkweed Imp. They got Chainer's Edict. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like this. Cast with Kicker. Grab Crypt Rats. And Tribe Elder, I think. No. I'll just grab Necromass. Yeah. Cast Stinkweed. Cast Necromass. Jungle Hollow. Pass. And now, the instant that I mill over any card for any reason, because I thought about getting Satyr Wayfinder there just to be something that, you know, forces them to not be able to Chainer's Edict. But the second that I mill something over after casting this, it will be every single Torex in my deck. Like, all of them. Not one of them will be left. That was, I think, incorrect. Should have used one of the tokens. Is Heisen... I swear I've played against this person before. Maybe they were just one of the bad players that I played against on Affinity. I've played against a lot of people that don't know how to play Affinity correctly. And just get carried by it. Alright, so I've got Crypt Rats. Yep, gotta pop Crypt Rats. Blow that up. Hopefully opponent didn't draw anything super useful. Well, it's not super useful. Just give me Tortured Existence. Thank you! Jeez, that took way too long. Okay, now we do the funny things. We get the thing, we discard the thing. We get the thing, we discard the thing. See, we do what the deck is supposed to do. And we do it a bunch. Like a whole lot. Like kind of an absurd amount. Yeah. We cast the thing, and then we get the thing, and then we get the other thing, and we win. And it's easy. No problem. Do I have a land drop here? Yes, okay. I think I have like a loop or two of the Brown Scale that I can do. Oh, grab Brown Scale. Cool. Grab Rats. Cast Rats. Pass. How did it take this long? I'll swing with one of them. If they draw a Ginger Brute, I need this one back. Yep. If they have a removal spell, I'll need these. Yeah. And the nice thing about this version is I haven't seen a Prismatic Strands. Prismatic Strands is annoying. Oh, cool. We won this one. Nice. Well, we got to see kind of how this sort of a matchup works. I think that the counterspell version is probably better, especially with foil. I've gotten torture resistance foiled before, and that hurts. That hurts a lot. But this goes to show that that you don't need to hit torture resistance. It's not a relevant card in the deck anymore. You can take it out if you feel like it, and just play a bunch of garbage and just win. Torture resistance is broken. If I had missed it for another couple turns, I might have lost there. But yeah, Torture Resistance 33 cards deep, still won. Nice. Go to match number 3. Well, I can't keep this. Have to mulligan it. This is also not great. I don't want to mulligan. Yeah, I'm not gonna mulligan. This might be a big mistake, but I don't want to mulligan. Don't want to do it. If I draw in, there's a lot of stuff that I can draw into. Ice Tunnel, okay. Jungle Hollow. Pass turn. These are not the things that I was hoping to draw into, but here they are. Cast Tribe Elder. Yeah, I really didn't want to mull a 5 there. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Opponent's just going to hold up Counterspell for the rest of the game. Annoying. Stinkweed Imp? Opponent lets that one resolve. They might just have like Spell Stutter or something. Frantic Inventory, sure. Island, yep. Was kind of hoping that opponent would miss on land drops. Commune. Okay. Grab Satyr Wayfinder. Rot Farm. Bouncing Swamp. I'll pass the turn. I don't want to let them Spell Stutter into a Ninja. I don't know if that's what they're playing, but there's a good chance. Yeah, Spell Stutter. So now they have to remove the Stinkweed Imp in order to get their Ninja out. Yep. Swing also Spell Stutter. Alright, cast Ninja. Now I have to hit Tortured Existence here, or I pretty much just lose. So we are going to dredge Stinkweed Imp. Dang it. That sucks. Well, this is bad. This is quite bad. I guess that I'll Satyr Wayfinder. Yeah, if I had hit Torex there, we would have been fine. And now I hit Torex, of course. I mean, this might still be playable. I've got 2 Eerie Soul Tenders in the graveyard. I might be able to chew up their counter spells, somehow get a Tortured Existence out at some point. Eat through their removal spells. Land a couple of Necromasses. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Trade with the Ninja. Oh, okay. Sure, that's fine. Take a natural draw, I think. Yeah. Commune. All right. I am just going to. I've got plenty of creatures in the graveyard, right? I've got so many creatures in the graveyard. Yeah. See if they have another actual counterspell. But yeah, we're in a bad situation. Quite bad. This kind of a matchup's usually pretty free, but when you miss on Tortured Existence, it gets rough. It gets rough pretty quickly. Preordain? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we can hold the ninja back this turn, it would be very nice, but there's absolutely no guarantee that that'll happen. The only real positive here is that they're probably playing like 4 main deck Snuff Out. So if their hand is clogged up with Snuff Outs, we're chilling. Nice! It might be clogged up with Snuff Outs. Cool. Take a natural draw. Forest, okay. I'm gonna Soul Tender back another Necromass. Just look how good Soul Tender is. Like, imagine if this was Grave Scrabbler. Just imagine how absolutely awful we would feel right now if this was just Grave Scrabbler. All right, I'm gonna start racing the opponent, start clocking him. Next turn we can play Golgari Brownscale. Spell Stutter, okay, sure. Probably has another ninja in hand. Fairy Seer, okay, it's fine. But 2 on the bottom, that's good for us. Okay. No ninja. Very nice. Okay. Take a natural draw. I'm going to commune. Okay, counters. Cast with Kicker. I'll grab Angler Torex. Nice. Okay. Another counterspell or no? They should have counterspelled this. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Gurmag. Nice. All right. Go to sideboards. All right, I'm going to bring in 2 scatter shots, take out a Brownscale and a Necromass. I think that they'll probably bring in Graveyard Hate of some kind, so Necromass is going to be less powerful, and we don't need the life gain off of Brownscale really at all in this matchup. It's pretty much just a Dredger. And this is a slow matchup, so we're not super in need of having things really quickly. I'm going to mulligan this one. I just want to hit Tortured Existence fast. Yes. Good. Toss back. Commune. Yep. So if I can just turn 1 Torex, I will be very happy. Swamp Torex. Does that resolve? No. Really? Of course. Of course. That's obnoxious. Yeah, figures. I mean, it's correct to just slam it, because most of their counter spells are 2 mana. But they do play that one. Whatever. We've still got play here. Spell Bomb? Yep, I figured. I figured as much. Riveteer's Outlook. Grab Forest. Pass turn. Yeah, that's really obnoxious, because they don't have any way to remove Torex once it resolves. They're kind of just screwed at that point. Alright. Tribe Elder. Do we see a counterspell? No. Okay. Pass turn. Frantic, sure. Tunnel, okay. Opponent seems pretty scared here, just holding up counterspell or spell stutter. Got Repossession. Cast Wayfinder. I shouldn't play that swamp. That was dumb. Yeah. Dumb. Wait, no. I played the swamp last turn. Oh, okay. I thought that I just played it. I'm forgetting what's happening. Yeah, force back to hand. Pass turn. Yeah, opponent kept 7, didn't they? Yeah, kept 7 with Nile Spellbomb and Null. Okay, I suppose that that's a thing that can happen. Fairy Seer, sure. Two on the bottom, all right. All right. Scattershot. Sakura Tribe. And swing for 1. Pass turn. Maybe I should have hard cast Kitchen Imp there so I could block here. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, no ninja. Swamp. Diabolic, okay. Yeah. Edict effects are not great against this deck. Not even a little bit. Just gonna go ahead and hardcast Brown Scale. See if they counter that. Because I will just win with small creatures. Like, it's very doable. All right, counterspell, sure. Kitchen Imp. And we've got Witherbloom Campus, which is nice. Hit, shoot for 2. Campus, pass turn. Okay. This would have been so much easier if Tortured Existence could have just resolved. Goodbye, Kitchen Imp, my sweet prince. Go away, Fairy Seer. Okay. Well, there you don't have black mana, bucko. You just don't want me to dredge that brown scale and play a 2/3. Yeah. The power. The real power plays. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to handle that kind of power. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a natural draw here. Commune. Come on, opponent. My deck has recursive threats. You need to counter and remove everything. If you don't have a null turn one, you're doomed. Alright, so I'm gonna grab Kitchen Imp here. That could have been better. That could have been a better one. I would have really liked to hit Torex there. That would have been sweet. But whatever, Kitchen Imp's not too bad. Oh, and it wouldn't even have mattered. Alright. Sure. I'll just pass the turn, I guess. Hold up my scatter shot activation. Yeah, you think you are the control deck, you fool! You absolute buffoon! Cast Satyr Wayfinder. You believe that you can outgrind the Tortured Existence deck that doesn't have Tortured Existence? Haha, that's what you think. Alright. Cast with Kicker, grab, actually, no, yeah, I'll grab that Necromass. If I get that Necromass, it'll be so good. But I also want the Kitchen Imp. I want the Kitchen Imp a little bit more. If this resolves. Don't you dare have another counterspell. Okay. The opponent knows what's about to happen. I'm about to hold control. Hold control. Let that spell stutter come down on the battlefield, trigger, and then pop it with Scattershot so it doesn't counter it. Easy on to match number 4. Alright, we're in match number 4. We are on the play. This is not a keepable hand. This is a good one. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely keepable. Toss back Tortured Existence, Jungle Hollow, pass turn. Plan on just Torexing turn 2, Soul Tender turn 3. Oh, alright. We got a kitty cat. Torex. Alright, Outlook. Swamp. Pass turn. Now, is this Mono White Heroic or Gates? Yes, it is Gates. Squad Hawk, and this is the different. This is not the weird kind. This is the pretty stock standard kind of Gates. We'll get to see how it goes. You're gonna discard the hand size, my guy. Maybe they want to. Maybe they want to discard a Prismatic Strands. We'll see. No, that's just incorrect. That's just a misplay. Now, we're flooding out a little bit, but hopefully we can hit off of this Soul Tender. Maybe hit a Stinkweed Imp or something. Stinkweed Imp, Kitchen Imp, Brown Scale would be fine. Alright, Kitchen Imp. Would have preferred Kitchen Imp plus something, but at least we hit a creature. And hitting a creature is better than not hitting a creature. And as long as we draw into something, maybe a Sakura Tribe Elder, Dredger of some kind, it'll be okay. Now this matchup, their removal spells are Journey into Nowhere, so annoying, much less easy to just not care about. I like just not caring about Chainer's Edict and Cast Down and whatnot. Alright. Red, white. Kitchen Imp. Alright. I will swamp, pass the turn, I suppose. Alright. Kitchen Imp, discard Kitchen Imp. I'm gonna block that Squad Hawk. I love Squad Hawk, it's such a cool card. Don't discard the hand size for no reason when you're running Squad Hawk. Don't do that, that's not a play. But, man, the card's just so sweet. Kind of wish I wasn't flooding. Man, if one of these cards was just like a Sakura Trivelder, or anything, Seder Wayfinder, just any creature, except for our big boys. Our big boys wouldn't be very good here. Just all the starters. All the starters would be sweet. Okay, Squad Hawk. But I can pretty much brick all their stuff. Like whatever they're doing, I can just block it forever with Kitchen Imps, I think. Man, this is not what I was wanting. Swamp, pass. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Yeah, I'll just pass turn. Whatever. Planes. I can't believe that we're flooding out this hard. Like, I've only got 22 cards. I only got 22 cards in the deck. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Playing red for Faithful Saluting. Sure. Faithful Saluting is definitely quite good in this deck. Alright. Pump up Sacred Cat, sure. I'll just block it. Loop Kitchen Imp. A creature, please. Or Commune with the Gods. Commune with the Gods also quite good here. Nice! You gotta call your shots. You gotta call them. Okay. I guess that I will grab Kitchen Imp. Make double Kitchen Imp next turn. Pass to you, opponent. See, now we've got stuff. Now we've got stuff going on here. Yeah, that was a really, really slow start. Man, just the fact that it journeyed to nowhere. Like, if this was just removal target creature, infinitely easier than Journey to Nowhere. Exiling is so obnoxious for Tortured Existence. Now what is opponent thinking? Are they thinking about math? Like, can my opponent just shove Kitchen Imps down my cat's throat? And the answer is yes, forever. Like forever and ever and ever. I can do that as long as I feel like. That is in fact my plan. That is my plot. My whole strategy is to cast Kitchen Imps ad nauseum until the opponent feels sad. I love Kitchen Imp. It also, if you aren't playing 4 Kitchen Imps, you're probably just wrong. If you think 3 Kitchen Imps is a play, you're probably just wrong. The card is broken. The card is, like, the reason why this deck is playable. Like, Kitchen Imp plus Tri-Belter, very silly. Two very silly Magic the Gathering cards. Block, block, block. Opponent thinks that they have value. Opponent thinks that they have life gain. Opponent is mistaken. Luminarch veteran, sure. Okay, repossession's pretty good. I'll go ahead and cast Tribuilder. Bounce that. Pass the turn. Yeah, the more I think about this matchup, the more it's like, wait a second, don't I just win? And the fact that Necromass has Death Touch is super huge in this matchup. I love how Wizards just staples Death Touch to huge ass black creatures. It's the funniest shit. All right. And obviously, right here, man, Crypt Rats would be juicy, very very juicy. I just don't know where to fit it in this deck, except for like in the sideboard, you know. And it's not like opponents actually threatening anything. Going to, yeah. Grab Kitchen Imp. Go to my turn. Dredge Brown Scale. Hit another Brown Scale. All right. Swamp. I guess that I will grab myself a Tribuilder. Cast Kitchen Imp. I mean, like, you don't need Spore Frog in so many matchups. Like, this is stupid, right? You just need to be really obnoxious with your creatures for a long period of time, and you'll be pretty much good in a lot of matchups. It's not like Prismatic Strands, which that deck almost certainly playing 4 of. It's not like that gives them protection from creatures that they can't get through. You know, your Kitchen Imps are just gonna vibe for a long, long time. And the vibing will be good. Alright. Loop Brown Scale. I'll yield to that. Loop Brown Scale. Loop Brown Scale. Do it again. See, opponent, I have life gain too. You don't need lifelink. You don't need to play white to have life gain. What an idiot. Thinking you gotta play white to have life gain. Cast Tribuilder. Pass turn. Now, we are not hitting our Necromasses, which is annoying. If we had a Necromass on the board, we could just kind of start swinging. At him. But we'll get there. Sooner or later. Sack Tribuilder, get our last Swamp. Dredge Stinkweed. Another Kitchen Imp, okay. Yeah, I'll grab it. Discarding. I got another Stinkweed in there. I'll get Satyr Wayfinder. Should maybe start attacking with these Kitchen Imps, but I don't know. They could have like a couple removal spells and to punch me for a bunch. I don't know. Maybe I should. Probably should. Necromasses. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna loop Brown Scale a couple of times. Yeah, I might as well start clocking him. I mean, they can't really clock me at all. Alright, time to get Necromassing. Also haven't hit any of my my Soul Herders. I'll just swing with 2. I mean, at this point in the game, I like Tri-Builder is so broken that I've gotten all my swamps but one that I milled over. So I can loop brown scale 10 times, so I can just gain 20 life in a turn and not really care. You know, I'm at 42 right now. I'll keep these two kitchen imps back for blocks, but we're chilling. We're really chilling. Like that, their deck is so strong against certain archetypes. Like if they were playing against any kind of like burn, they would have already won basically. If they were playing against mono green aggro, any kind of like control-y value fairy shell, obviously they'd be hard chilling. But right now they're just like I don't even have to. Like if they pumped it with both, I'd probably block. But that's 6 damage, and 6 damage is 3 mana for me, right? Like it's 3 mana for them, and it's 3 mana for me, and they used a blocker, so who cares, right? And I don't think that they have any like trump cards really in this matchup. Like Prismatic Strands is good, obviously, but it's not good enough. Dredge Brown Scale, just really don't want to mill out at this stage. Start swinging. And it's so nice that this can only be activated as a sorcery. This card is very strong, but it would be actually broken if you could activate it in instant speed. Okay. Get another Necromass. Actually, I might as well loop Brown Scale a bunch of times. Just make it so that they can never ever kill me. And I've still got this repossession in my hand, which is very nice. So I'll eventually dredge multiple things that I want, and I'll be able to get all of them. Cast Necromass. All right, pass turn. 54 life. We have an actual board. Opponent is currently sad. I think that's probably their emotion here. Because I'm playing this card instead of Fleshback Marauder. And this card's broken. And Fleshback Marauder is useless. I do kind of wish that I was playing like one Crypt Rats. One Crypt Rats here would be so juicy. I might try and find space for one Crypt Rats. Because if I just played one Crypt Rats and was like activate for one, they're like Prismatic Strands, I'm like activate for one in response? It's like, oh, well, huh, I'm dead, I guess. Yeah, sure, I'll take 6, whatever. Dredge Brown Scale. Swing out. Okay. Opponent is trying to trade with my creatures. Probably gonna Prismatic Strands here. I assume. Well, that was a misplay. All right. That was really bad. Opponent is. Why can't we just get the players that know how to play their decks? Like this. I think I win anyway, but this is too easy, right? Like it shouldn't be this easy. You've got a card that says, "Hey, all of my creatures live for 0 mana in your graveyard." You put it there. You put it in your graveyard, like hypothetically on purpose, but you're just not. You're just not activating it. I don't get it. And I can just do this again. Like you just. I mean, I don't need to play Crypt Rats when people just are like, hey, what if I sacrificed half my board for no value? What if we did that? That seems strong, right? That's got to be strong. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can just, I'll just swing out with all but one, and not this, obviously. That's just a profitable block for the opponent. Strands? Yep. And this is why I'm taking natural draws here. They can loop strands a bunch. It is annoying. See, opponent, why didn't you do that last turn? Like, you could have. It was not difficult. It's not a difficult thing to do. I've got to watch my time. I'm really fast with this deck. Like, as it goes, I'm pretty friggin' fast with this deck. Yesterday I was playing some matches that I didn't record, testing this deck, and I was 15 minutes up on the clock against someone just playing like some random mid-range deck. It's like one of our decks takes a lot more clicks, and it's not yours, buddy. Yeah, so I'm at 80 life. Opponent's at 30. We're definitely playing some kind of a match of Magic the Gathering. And I still have not hit a single Soul Tender. Only hit the 2 Necromasses. Like my late game is just, not here, really. Which is why I don't know. I don't know about playing Crypt Rats, because Crypt Rats, knowing my luck, Crypt Rats would be on the very bottom of the deck. Like there would be no other cards. It would just be Crypt Rats just sitting right there, not wanting to come out. All right, opponent has 2 strands. Yeah, I don't care, opponent. Like, if that card had lifelink on it, I might care. But I'm at 80 life, so whatever. Take a natural draw. Repossession, okay, that's good. I'm swinging out. Except for this. Don't really feel like doing that. Alright. Probably opponent's going to Prismatic Strands. Yep. Card's very strong. Definitely very strong. I'll repossess that one and that one. Pass turn. I think it's so funny how these days they just staple +2 life to like anything. Just to anything. Opponent might actually be able to deck me here, so I have to be very careful. I really wish I had Crypt Rats. That'd be so much easier. Like, if they've got another Prismatic Strands or something, it'll be very annoying. I just have not hit. Yeah, Crypt Rats would be just game winning here. I didn't expect to play against like this version of a Gates deck. Okay, Grimog's good. Swing out. Wow. Opponent's just got all of the Prismatic Strands. Okay. Okay, I'll hard cast this. Oh. Oops. Messed that up a little bit. Whatever. Pass turn. Alright. I'm down on time, so I've got to yield until end step. Opponent just has so many blockers. Very annoying. Very annoying how many prismatic strands opponent has. Alright, that doesn't matter. I wish that there was some way on Moto just to be like, loop action, do it. Just do it. Because opponent's deck takes so much less buttons. Alright. Okay. Huh? Okay. Whatever. A little bit weird. Where's opponent going with this? All right, sure. Okay. Swing with everything. Still has those two prismatic strands. Probably gonna use them here. Prismatic strands is just such a silly card. Okay. Yep. Boom. Okay. All right. Well, that's one prismatic strands in the graveyard we have whittled down. Opponent still has one in the deck, and I swear if they draw it, I will be annoyed. Very annoyed. Extra annoyed. Okay. Very surprised that we have not hit one single Soul Tender. We're playing 3 of it. Playing 3 of that card. Okay, I've got a commune here. Doesn't matter. I just have to. Like if I don't, it's really bad. It's really, really bad if I don't. Bad if I do, obviously. Obviously, I just went 5 deep, and I'm trying not to mill out, but I had to do that. Just really surprised that I never hit a Soul Tender until there. Would have made me not have to do that. Pass turn. Still at 60 life. Opponent hopefully is out of Prismatic Strands. Let's cast 3 of them. Alright. I might as well block. Alright. Flame Slash, yeah, that's whatever. Pitch Kitchen Imp. Cast Kitchen Imp. Natural Draw. Kitchen Imp, pitch Kitchen Imp. Man, Crypt Rats would make this so easy. And it is so not easy. Yeah. Okay, we're dealing actual damage to the opponent. They're taking damage. They're also gaining life, of course, because why the hell not? But they're taking damage. Huge. Like, absolutely massive. Yeah, I'm going to grab Gurmag. Cast Gurmag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast. Okay. Opponent hit a land. Alright. Just no Prismatic Strands, please. Please, that I can win. Finally. Not even going to take that Scry, because I don't care. It would have been good, but I don't care. I have Soul Tender in the graveyard. I don't need it. I need the opponent's life total to go to frickin' 0. They have so many blockers that could just not be there. They could just disappear. Okay. Whatever. Always you. Yield. Seriously? Just yield. Okay. Pass turn. Yeah, 8 minutes on the clock is not good. Soul Tender. No, whatever. I'm just swinging. I'm just here to swing. Whatever. Don't care. Profitable block on Wayfinder doesn't matter. I do not care. Might even be correct to attack here, because opponent really has to block other creatures. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Nice, it's actually yielded. Yeah, my computer needs to run faster. Dang it. This is game 1. I can't be going into game. I can't have this. Can't be happening. Alright. I'm gonna grab Tri-Builder. Natural draw. Should have just attacked it all. Whatever. Wasted a couple seconds. Yes! Okay, sideboards. Okay. Okay, we're gonna bring these in, take these out. Actually, no. I want Seder Wayfinder. Do I want all of them though? It's difficult to sideboard. Difficult to sideboard here. I want brown scales. I want most of everything here. Like, what don't I really want? I don't really want a Seder Wayfinder here. Yeah, whatever. This should be fine. Okay, gotta keep this one. This one's fine. Nice. Second one in case they have a removal spell. Got an F6 through everything here. Okay. Discards a card. Plains, sure. Jungle Hollow. That's Torex, pass. Boros Garrison, alright. Opponent has a lot of lands. Spellbomb, sure. Opponent swings, that's fine. Alright. Opponent really has to spellbomb this. Scattershot's way strong. Very strong in this matchup. Alright, Journey's there. Just gonna Riveteer's Outlook here. Swamp. Pass the turn. Yeah, opponent playing around Kitchen Imp. Alright, Guardian, that's fine. Okay. Gotta just force out. Yeah. Force out the Spellbomb. Alright. Yeah, that hurts a lot, but Spellbomb needed to go. Stinkweed. Yeah, I don't need this right now. Okay, discard Sacred Cat, sure. Okay. I mean, I'm super happy to dredge this Stinkweed. Alright, what do I got here? Okay. Pass turn. Okay, take two. Another one, wow. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. We're doing all right here. Fine. I'm fine going to 6 because we just hit double brown scale. Still down on time by a lot. Another veteran, okay. Just let me sack it. Dredge Stinkweed. Brown scale loop. I'll grab Kitchen Imp. Kitchen Imp, get brown scale. 23 cards in deck. Loop brown scale. Grab Tri-Builder. Okay. Probably should have kept one of those back, but whatever. Our clock is not good. It's not good. Double prismatic strands for real? What's this hidden? Alright, whatever. Would not have mattered if I kept one of them, but double? Man, that's freaking stupid. Swamp. Alright. Dredge brown scale. Okay. Grab Kitchen Imp. Kitchen Imp. Loop brown scale. Let me yield this. Cast this. It's so annoying that you gotta yield them both times. Loop. 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 Wayfinder. Man, I need Crypt Rats. I really need Crypt Rats. Opponent's deck takes so many less clicks. It's infuriating. Luckily they don't have Basilisk Gate. It's the only really saving grace here. Block here. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I have a second one. Okay. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. All right, and I've got to hold up Tamiyo's. Looting, okay. That's why I've got this green mana, because it didn't matter if they drew removal spell. Because I had the second one. Okay. Crypt Rats, very good. So good. Okay. just gonna grab Crypt Rats. Cast Crypt Rats. Pass turn. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to Crypt Rats for 1. Okay. Good. George Brown scale. Grab Kitchen Imp. Get Crypt Rats. Cast Kitchen Imp. Okay, Prismatic, that's fine. We got 1 left. Yeah, pass turn. Squad Hawk. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can just Crypt Rats that. That's no big deal. Okay, Informant, that's fine. Discard Squad Hawk, yeah. Phantasm. Alright. Sure. Crypt Rats for 1. Okay. Take a natural draw. Jungle Hall. Okay. I've got Soul Tender, so that I can go like this. Crypt Rats. Pass. Faithless Looting. Please don't hit. Please don't hit anymore. Prismatic. That would be really annoying. We've got 1 minute 50 on the clock. Okay. Phantasm, sure. Squad Hawk. I win. I think I win. This is one of the hardest games of Magic I've played in a long freaking time. Playing this in paper would be so much easier. Okay. Dredge Brown scale. Okay. Swing. No, I'm so close. So close, but I'm not there. I'm gonna get Scattershot Archer on the board. Dang it, I'm so close. I had a little bit more mana, because I don't have any more swamps in the deck. I don't have any more swamps for this. Please don't hit it. Okay, discard Sacred Cat, sure. Basilisk Gate, that's fine. Doesn't do anything. Battle Screech, yeah. There's a reason that I got that scatter shot, because I figured that we'd be running into a bunch of these stupid ass birds. Yeah, it's fine. Church Brown Scale. Pop. Please. Yes, I win, right? Right? Exaxes? Right? Please. Oh, yes! Oh, that game was not easy. That game wasn't easy at all. Oh, man. That was so close. Okay. Rule of the day. Learn how to loop really, really, really fast on Tortured Existence, because there are some grindy-ass matchups in this format. Jeez, Prismatic Strands, Battle Screech, Lunarch Veteran, Sacred Cat with Basilisk. Just, oh, playing that against, Infinite Life Gain off a Brown Scale, Kitchen Imps, and Writhing Necromass. Oh, that is a, wow, that was a hard game to play. Well, I will see you in the last one of the league. Alright, here we are in the final match of the league. This hand is pretty good. I'll go ahead and keep it. Please just be an easy matchup. Please. Just give me fairies. Just give me Dimir fairies, please. Something nice and simple. Red? Swift Spear. Okay, you're burn. You're not hot dogs. Whatever you are, you're not hot dogs. Okay? We're in agreement? Cool. Because I'm pretty sure that this deck is worse than our other one against hot dogs. We're gonna see. Oh, it's the other one. I think I'm fine with this one. I think that this is the goblin one. Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah. I am cool with this. Any deck that's like slow and steady is not the best against Torex. And this deck is the definition of slow and steady. I'm going to Satyr Wayfinder here. I kind of want to try Builder, but I need to hit Brown Scale. I need Brown Scale, and I don't have any Dredgers. Yeah. It's not good. Synthesizer, sure. Bolt, okay. Bolts me. Lava darts. Alright, I might be dead here. It might just not have mattered. Oh, not dead. Okay, cool. Tri-Builder. Outlook. Grab a swamp. Cast Repossession on Wayfinder. Yes, opponent. My spell says gain 2 life. I am going to cast it. First time I've cast it just the first half. It felt good. It felt pretty good. Hopefully the opponent just bricks for a while. And then I hit brown scale, and it's not a problem. What are we targeting? Alright, Tribe Elder. I'm gonna get a forest here. So I can double spell next turn. Nope, I might be just dead. I'm probably just dead. Looks like it. Opponent has double land in hand, please. Nope, I'm dead. Dang it. Too slow of a start. Alright, let's go to sideboards. Alright, I'm going to bring in these ones, take out these ones. Yeah. Necromass was just sitting there, being useless, and it will usually do that, I think. Oh, come on! Gonna mulligan. Oh, come on! And they keep 7, of course. Okay. Keep this. Jeez, this sucks. Like, I'm playing plenty of green sources, I promise. Like, you can't really play many more than this and have a functional deck. That was such a good hand. Okay, no turn 1 Swift Spear is really good. Swift Spear is just such a broken card. I'll Wayfinder here. Grab a Witherbloom Campus. Last turn. I mean, this is burn. Definitely a good matchup, but this version's faster than the Kitchen Imp Madness version, which is annoying. The Kitchen Imp Madness version is super easy. It's just Swift Spear. All the prowess creatures are ridiculous. So strong. I'll commune. Okay. Fast turn. 17 cards deep on a mold 5. Can't hit Torex. It's gonna be one of those 4-1s, isn't it? One of those good old everything's going perfect until the magic gods decide that it's going to be a 4-1. I have too many of these. I have so friggin' many of these. Rebirth, okay. Okay, I'll trade with that. That's fine. Yeah, I guess Stinkweed profitably blocks. Might as well cast Spore Frog. Don't have Brown Scale, don't have Gnaw to the Bone, don't have a Commune, don't have freaking Mold of 5s. Okay, Rebirth. Synthesizer is such a strong card. Mountain. Yep, bolt the Spore Frog. No. take 3. Come on. What even? Okay, well, there's a brown scale at least. That's something. If I hit a Tortured Existence now, it will actually do something. Still going to have to hit one, though. Yeah, Bolt the Spore Frog, figured. Figured as much. Star, yep. Crack star. Land, okay. Gonna block the Swift Spear. Come on, just Tortured Existence me. Tri-Builder. Pass turn. Almost dead to just these goblins. I needed to hit Torex. Man! Opening hand, 3 swamps. Perfect everything else. If one of them was just a... hate it when that happens. Come on. And I don't have Torex. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab Spore Frog. Hope that they do not have a removal spell of any kind. Cool. Very cool. What the hell even was this game? That's so dumb. Yeah. And what I was going to do would have been next turn, if the Spore Frog lived, I was going to Dredge Stinkweed, mill over these 5 cards, hit Tortured Existence, repossession for the Tortured Existence, and probably like Brown Scale or something. Play the Tortured Existence, maybe loop Brown Scale once, get Spore Frog again, have Brown Scale here. So I've got double Brown Scale and Spore Frog, so I can loop those a million times. But instead, our deck decided to put us on a Moldifor, never hand us Tortured Existence. Yeah. Game 1, really slow hand. Well, that happens. That happens. I really wanted the 5-0. This deck's sweet, though. This deck's really good. I like this deck a lot. Yeah. I like this card. This card, I looked at it and I was like, I don't see this card being very good at all. That's what I thought. I was like, I mean, sure, but really it's not that strong. Is how I felt. But if you're playing Eerie Soul Tenders and Satyr Wayfinders, you end up with hands like this, you know, with a couple of lands and maybe a Writhing Necromass, and you know you're chilling out with something like this, and you're like, okay, well, this is good, you know. If these cards didn't have repossession, this hand would suck. But now we can go like turn 2 Satyr Wayfinder, hit the Torex, maybe block with the Wayfinder or something like that, and eventually we get to repossess the Torex and the Wayfinder or something like that, or like the Soul Tender. Maybe we get a Tribe Elder. Maybe we get lucky, hit a bunch of creatures, get to play the Necromass, get Necromass back with Tortured Existence, and it's strong. The deck's obviously strong. I don't. Yeah, that last game sucked. That last game, I can't believe that this was my opening hand. That this was my opening freaking 7. Like, that is infuriating. What it was like this and then something else. It was like some other green card that's really really good, like this or something. I don't even remember. I know it was these 3 cards. This hand, I would have kept this 6 every single time like this. Perfect. Flawless. But you know what I had for my 6? I had 2 more swamps. Just 2 swamps. 2 swamps. And then when I finally got a keepable hand in terms of lands, I didn't hit Torex. Yeah, that happens sometimes though. That happens. This deck feels strong. Like, if you can beat those gate decks, and you can beat Burn, and you can beat Fairies, I think that this deck can definitely do fine against very heavy, like, aggressive creature strategies too, even though you don't have Spore Frog's main deck. Because against, like, let's say mono green aggro or something, you can just land your Kitchen Imps, block with your Kitchen Imps, land your Necromass. They might have big pumped up creatures, but this has Death Touch, so even if they're huge, you can still block them. You've got a bunch of chump blockers that are very, very nice. Ranker is annoying. To trample on some of their creatures can be annoying, but you do just loop Brown Scale a bunch and play a million creatures that can block profitably against them, and then eventually you pull ahead. I think it's probably how those matchups would work. And then post board, you just bring in 3 Spore Frogs and it's free, right? Those matchups are still very good. And combo, I haven't seen a combo deck in a while, like a genuine combo deck, and that's really nice because you can't really play against combo. But this version, I think, is much better against combo than this version, because Spore Frog's main deck, Fume Spitter, like Deadweight doesn't do anything against a lot of the combo decks. This deck, as we saw, you can just slam. You can slam like 15 power by turn 4. You can just have 15 power on the board by turn 4 really easily. If you get lucky with your mills. I like this deck. I like the number of cards that I have for each slot in this deck so far. Sideboard felt pretty good. Can't really think of anything that I'd do different. Maybe 1 Crypt Rats in the main. I don't really know what I would take out for it, but maybe 1 in the main, because just Crypt Rats is insane. Such a good card. But I don't know. This deck, just pure, I'm going to be an unstoppable engine of grinding power with a ton of life gain, seems super good for the pre-board. Like, we're going to hit Torex either with Commune or naturally, or we're going to mill it over and repossess it, right? That's pretty consistent. We're going to make a bunch of 5/5s. We're going to loop Kitchen Imp a million times. We're going to get value in the late game off of Soul Tender, so we don't need to play something like Grave Scrabbler that's really, really clunky in the early game and can't really be played without Tortured Existence. This Dredge package, the 6 Dredgers, I think is perfectly fine. Tribe Elder. I was playing this deck without Tribe Elder yesterday, without recording it, and it wasn't playable. I was playing the Circle of the whatever Druid guy that sucks, and I was playing with Fleshbag Marauder, and it's bad. Just play Tribe Elder. Tribe Elder is super consistent. It's a really, really good starter to get a creature in your graveyard. It ramps you up really, really fast. It's broken. Just like this, if you could have like this every game, basically, there's not a lot of matchups that you'd lose, which is why I love this list, because it's just like this with a bunch of other toolbox stuff, like you've just got a little Stater Wayfinder here, Fume Spitter here, Crypt Rats here, I brought in Crypt Rats in this matchup, and I actually took out Thorn. I'll be playing my control version more in another video probably, but I feel like this deck's very strong. I feel like this one's very, very strong for just here's all of our stats. If we're good at our loops and controlling the board with creatures, we can win. So if you want to pick up this deck, I'd love to see people playing this. This one was super fun. I love this league. The only thing was, we bricked a little bit in that last game. But overall, I'd say this deck's like 10 out of 10. It's pretty freaking good. It felt pretty strong. So I'll see you guys in the next one.